worst villains of 2026 tier list.
Predators. Arguably one of the worst types of people in the world. I mean, you're literally taking away innocence from children, so how worse can it get? Well, turns out that there's levels to this, cause not all Preds are built the same. We can have a level 1 crook predator, which is already bad, but then have some final boss who has a whole island full of secrets with all these people and powers connections.
Crazy, bro.
Anyway, with the amount of people being exposed throughout the years, I thought I'd make a tier list regarding these creepers. I'm gonna call them creepers so I don't get my channel striked. I'm on thin ice since I got a strike a couple months back, so like and subscribe would really help me out. We're gonna rank them for how bad they are, S tier being the worst. Keep in mind, in this tier list, none of these people are good. You're either a terrible person or like an ultra terrible person, okay? Let's start off with EDP445 was probably the first person in the YouTube.
EDP445. Wow, story behind him is kind of crazy. He went to like being a pretty cool guy, pretty funny guy, to now look where he is now.
Space to get deleted for being a creeper. Before his ban, he amassed a cool 2 million subscribers and a loyal fan base from his video like this.
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb.
Yeah, I guess people liked him because he was authentic. But on April 18th, 2021, dude got caught with a group called Predator Poachers who exposed him for trying to meet up with an underleveled player.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Stop the cap.
After that video was uploaded, his channel got banned, his fans left him, and his career was ruined. He tried to make a comeback on other social media sites like TikTok, but after gaining a couple thousand followers, the accounts got taken down due to mass reporting. I mean, every time he popped up on the internet, he would get roasted anyway.
Nigga, beat it. I'll beat your motherfucking ass in that store right now, you nasty ass child predator motherfucker.
And from all this, you think he'd lay low, maybe
bro.
he learned his lesson, but he gets caught for a second time. Another creator by the name of Gideon catches him again after EDP was DMing a young member from his Discord server. So as of now, I'll put—
I might gotta watch that one. I didn't see that one yet. I watch a lot of Gideon's videos, especially in class. It's great entertainment.
Put him in the high B tier. The only reason is because he got caught before he could do any more damage. Because if he did meet up with someone who wasn't a decoy, it would have been a different story. Just like we've seen in the case of David is a singer who blew up during the year 2022 with the song Romantic Homicide, which has reached over 1.7 billion streams on Spotify. Ever since his single hit, he released other love songs that was featured in other popular animated shows such as Invincible with Feel It and Arcane with Remember Me. He was a young 20-year-old who only had a few years into his career but shown to have a promising future. However, while he was on tour during September 2024, an unalived body was found at an impound lot in the trunk of a Tesla. That Tesla was registered under David.
Everyone was going crazy over that, bro. I was like scrolling and every single video was about him. But I see why though, I see why.
His name.
Pretty crazy.
In the beginning, everybody gave him the benefit of the doubt. He was on tour, the car was abandoned, and we have no idea who the body was. But a couple days later, it was revealed that that body was identified to be a 14-year-old girl named Celeste, who has been reported missing since 2024. And with the internet being the internet, people were able to connect pieces of information and find out that David was in a relationship with this girl. They had matching tattoos, photos together, and even a leaked love song titled Celeste. So not only was he in a relationship with an underlevel player, that person was found in his trunk. The internet turned on him. David has gone ghost ever since the incident, and regarding updates with the investigation, there was an incinerator that was described as a burn cage found in David's home. If you guys don't know what that is, it's okay because I didn't really know what it is either because it's not a typical household item to have, but it's often used in farmland to burn waste. And people were speculating that it was supposed to be used to burn the evidence of Celeste's body. As of now, David is confirmed to be a suspect, however he is not convicted of anything and we don't know the full story. This investigation might take a couple years, but I don't think David is coming back from this. There seems to be a trend where these famous people just can't stay away from the elementary schools. People can have the most successful life ever, live in a mansion, pull any girl they want, and they're like—
I mean, but there's people saying that it was his manager. So, yeah, I don't really know too much about it. But some people are saying that it was just his manager and it wasn't him. So, yeah, free date not play.
Nah, I want a girlfriend with the same age as the numbers on the clock.
Tragic, sad, and disappointing. A tier. Diddy, the king of—
Is that valid? David above EDP445? I'll put him the same or under. I don't think it was like, unless it was David, then he will be, yeah, he's up there. But if it really was his manager, he's under EDP.
Baby oil, and also one of the most powerful figures in hip-hop. Sean Diddy Combs has one of the biggest influences over the music industry with his founded Bad Boy Records. And with his industry connections and billionaire status, you can say that he has a lot of power. But with that great power, he did not have great responsibility. Throughout his career, there was a ton of rumors floating around of him being a bad person, but it never really affected his career up until late 2023. One of his ex-girlfriends, Cassie Ventura, filed a lawsuit that accused him of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. The case was settled out of court and was reported to settle for $20 million. But this was just the start of everything snowballing together, because more and more ex-partners and associates of his started to accuse him of being an abuser, trafficker. His house even got raided by the feds. But let's lay down the main allegations about Diddy. Multiple lawsuits and reports claim that Diddy used his wealth and status to control and manipulate people around him. The most popular allegation is what happens at these Diddy parties. These are parties that Diddy hosts with a bunch of celebrities wearing all white, but there's like an after party to this. And in these after parties, there's an activity called the freak-offs. And the people who attended were forced to do sexual acts to one another while being drugged and also being recorded. And unfortunately, the freak-offs were very inclusive. And what I mean by that is that they were inclusive to all ages. And he gets away with it because he has so much power over the music and entertainment industry that nobody wants to mess with him. So everyone keeps their mouth shut because they'll either be blackballed, blackmailed, or something personal will get leaked. But during his court case, he was found not guilty for the serious charges being racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, but he was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution under federal law. So far, he's facing 4 years and 2 months in prison with a $500,000 fine. So for legal reasons, everything I said was alleged as he didn't actually get convicted, but there were a few things that were confirmed. Number 1, when the feds raided his house, they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And number 2, there's literally footage of Diddy beating up a girl in a hotel lobby and dragging her back to the hotel room. I think we can all agree that he belongs in the S tier, but he isn't even the final boss on this list, because there's a person who makes Diddy seem like a saint.
I came
Before
in
his
with the
infamous
sauce.
crimes, Jeffrey Epstein was a teacher at the private school called Dalton. But after going to the banking and financing world, he became very wealthy as he was a money manager for billionaires. Yeah, that's it. I mean, everything before his fame was kind of boring. We don't really know much about him. He wasn't a famous guy on media, but he was rich as fuck. And because he was managing money for the billionaires, he would be well connected with them. This includes people like Bill Gates, Stephen Hawking, and even people in political power. But in 2005, a parent reported that Epstein had SA'd their 14-year-old daughter. And it turns out that she was not the only victim, because there was apparently a total of 36 girls that has also been SA'd by him. But you know, he got a calm 13 months in jail. That's like 10 days of jail time per girl, bro. What? And not only that, he was allowed to be out 6 days a week because of his work release, so he could still do his job. Nothing else really came up until almost 15 years later on July 6, 2019, when he got arrested again for SA charges of underleveled players. This is the time where his private island was revealed to be the place where he would traffic and abuse these underleveled players. And again, since he was friends
Like, didn't they put like the bodies underground, bro? It's weird, bro. Come on.
with all these billionaires and people in power, everybody associated with him was getting suspicious.
Any comments on the alleged allegation of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein?
This time, money could not buy him out of this. And on August 10th, 2019, he was found unalived in his prison cell. It was reported to be a self-elimination, but a lot of people don't buy that because somehow all the stars aligned for that
Is he really dead or not?
situation. First of all, this guy was on self-elimination watch. People were there hired to watch him to make sure he didn't do anything. And coincidentally, they were like on break or something during that time. And coincidentally, the camera wasn't running during that time either. Most people think it's an inside job to silence him from speaking out and exposing
It's like 50-50. It could have happened, but it couldn't, you know?
everyone else in this situation. And even to this day, there's heavy censorship protecting the people that are tied to Epstein and his crimes. A good chunk of the Epstein files got released on December 19th, 2025, but it's like a bunch of blacked out squares. You can't see anything. But for the few documents we do see, there's a bunch of creepy photos like Epstein just standing there with a passed out woman on his couch, or him at his desk with a bunch of photos of young women scattered around the table. Then we got photos of Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker, and Michael Jackson there. The fact that so much is still yet to be found, and the fact that the government is actively censoring and trying to hide all these files. He is the final boss. He has a theme song. I've seen so many people make edits on him. He had a whole island to do this, man, like his own server. And he's inviting these people in power to join him.
Random.
We know he was pulling some strings behind the scenes, and someone else is pulling the strings right now. I'm gonna have to put Epstein in the S tier and bump Diddy down to the A tier, because they are not in the same league. But you know what's crazy about this tier list? I don't think any of these guys got an equal punishment to what they've done wrong. Think about it. 2 are free roaming around, 1 got 4 years in prison, which is a lot of time, but given what he was accused of, that seems very little. And the last one took the easy way out. So none of them, I don't think, got what they deserve. But yeah, if this video does well, or if there's a new waves of creepers being exposed, I'll make a part 2. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
No, that was a great video. Shout out to, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Chulde? I don't know, but shout out to you for the video. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and peace.